Welcome back to Riparla. Today we're diving into the fascinating world of numismatics as we explore the story and value of the iconic 1960 USA 1-cent coin, also known as the Lincoln cent. The 1960 Lincoln cent is more than just a penny. It's a piece of American history. Designed by Victor David Brenner, this coin features the bust of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse. This design, introduced in 1959, marked the 150th anniversary of Lincoln's birth. Now let's get into the details. The obverse displays Lincoln's profile, while the reverse highlights the Lincoln Memorial. In this case, it's the Lincoln pose rather than the statue. If you look closely, you can even see a tiny depiction of Lincoln's statue inside the memorial. The 1960 Lincoln statue was minted in two locations, Philadelphia and Denver. Coins from Philadelphia have no mint mark, while those from Denver bear the letter D below the date. Keep an eye out for these mint marks. They play a crucial role in determining the value of the coin. Here's something exciting about the 1960 penny. It comes in two varieties for the date, the small date and the large date. This subtle difference can significantly impact the coin's value among collectors. The easiest way to tell them apart is by comparing the size of penny. Most circulated examples are worth their face value, just 1 cent, because they were produced in massive quantities. Over 1.6 billion were minted in total. However, condition and rarity can change everything. For circulated coins, expect values between 2 to 5 cents. But if you find a 1960 penny in uncirculated or mint condition, its value can rise to $5 or more. Coins with the small date variety are especially sought after and can fetch a premium in higher grades. One rare error to look for is the 1960 D/D repunched mint mark, where the D-ent mint mark appears to have been stamped twice. This error can boost the coin's value significantly, with some examples selling for $20 to $50 depending on the condition. Whether you're a casual collector or a dedicated numismatist, the 1960 penny offers plenty of opportunities to discover unique varieties and errors. It's an affordable way to start or enhance your collection. The 1960 USA 1-cent coin, part of the Lincoln cent series, is a continuation of one of the most iconic coin designs in U.S. history. The obverse features the portrait of Abraham Lincoln, designed by Victor David Brenner in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Lincoln's birth. This was the first U.S. coin to favor allegorical figures like Lady Liberty. The reverse design in 1960 depicted the Lincoln Memorial, which replaced the earlier wheat ears design in 1959. The inclusion of the memorial marked Lincoln's enduring legacy and allowed for a small yet intricate detail, the depiction of Lincoln's statue within the memorial. In 1960, the U.S. Mint produced the Lincoln cent in vast quantities at two major facilities. This combined mintage exceeded 2.1 billion, reflecting the high demand for pennies in daily commerce during the era. The small date variety is rarer and highly prized by collectors, especially in mint condition. The year 1960 was part of a pivotal era in U.S. history, marked by significant economic growth and cultural change. Coins like the Lincoln cent played a central role in everyday transactions, as they were used for everything from buying candy to paying bus fares. The design of the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse also symbolized a deeper connection to the nation's ideals of unity and democracy during a time when civil rights movements were gaining momentum. 1960 also saw some notable minting errors, such as the repunched mint mark. These errors happened when the Denver mint mark was stamped onto the die twice, slightly misaligned. Such mistakes make the coin more valuable to collectors. Other interesting varieties, like double die obverses or reverses, can occasionally be found, though they are rare. These anomalies are often sought after for their historical and monetary value. The 1960 Lincoln cent represents a transition in U.S. coinage, balancing a traditional design with modern minting technology. Its large production numbers made it ubiquitous in American pockets, but its varieties and errors have kept it relevant in the world of coin collecting. Whether you're looking at it as a piece of history or an entry point into numismatics, the 1960 penny remains a fascinating and affordable collectible for enthusiasts worldwide. Would you like this incorporated into your YouTube? Today we're diving into an iconic piece of American coinage, the 1976 USA 1-cent coin, commonly known as the Lincoln Memorial penny. Let's set the stage. The year 1976 was a monumental time in American history. It marked the United States' bicentennial celebration, commemorating 200 years of independence. Also, the 1804th anniversary of the independent U.S. Empire, commemorating the year 1976 USA 1-cent coin, commemorating the years of bicentennial celebration, commemorating the death of 6 congressmen and the rise of the National Congress. Let's set the stage. The year 1976 was a monumental time in American history. It marked the 9-year anniversary of the U.S. Constitution. While other coins in 1976, like the quarters and half dollars, featured special bicentennial designs, the humble 1-cent coin kept its classic Lincoln Memorial reverse. On the obverse, you'll see the timeless image of Abraham Lincoln, designed by Victor David Brenner back in 1909. On the reverse, the Lincoln Memorial, added in 1959, continues to honor one of America's greatest presidents. So, what makes the 1976 penny unique? First, let's talk about its composition. The 1976 penny is made of 95% copper and 5% zinc, weighing about 3.11 grams. This was the standard composition for pennies before 1982, when the U.S. Mint switched to a zinc core with a thin copper plating. Now let's talk about the circulated value. As of today, the 1976 penny in circulated condition is generally worth its face value of 1 cent, mainly because billions were minted, making it a very common coin. However, mint state could be worth $5 to $15, depending on its condition. Proof coins from San Francisco are also valued higher, often between $2 to $5, depending on the demand. Electronically, listen up. When searching for 1976 pennies, here are a few tips. Coins with doubling, off-center strikes, or die cracks can be much more valuable. Coins with a brilliant, untouched surface command higher prices. Use coin albums or holders to preserve their condition over time. Here's a fun fact. Did you know that all the copper used for Lincoln cents minted between 1944 and 1946 came from recycled shell casings from World War II? Although this doesn't apply to the 1976 penny, it highlights the fascinating history behind this iconic coin. Whether you find these coins in your pocket chain or tucked away in your collection, the 1976 penny represents a piece of America's bicentennial spirit. It's not just about its monetary value, but also its historical significance. The 1-cent coin, often referred to as the penny, has been part of U.S. coinage since the late 19th century. The Lincoln cent was introduced in 1909 to honor Abraham Lincoln, the 16th President of the United States. It replaced the previous Indian state, could be worth $5 to $50, depending on its condition. Proof coins from San Francisco are also valued higher, often between $2 to $5, depending on the demand. Listen up, when searching for 1976 pennies, here are a few tips. Coins with doubling, off-center strikes, or die cracks can be much more valuable. Coins with a brilliant, untouched surface command higher prices. Use coin albums or holders to preserve their condition over time. Here's a fun fact. Did you know that all the copper used for Lincoln cents, minted between 1944 and 1946, came from recycled shell casings from World War II? Although this doesn't apply to the 1976 penny, it highlights the fascinating history behind this iconic coin. Whether you find these coins in your pocket change or tucked away in your collection, the 1976 penny represents a piece of America's bicentennial spirit. It's not just about its monetary value, but also its historical significance. The 1-cent coin, often referred to as the penny, has been part of U.S. coinage since the late 19th century. The Lincoln cent was introduced in 1909 to honor Abraham Lincoln, the 16th President of the United States. It replaced the previous Indian. Proof versions minted in San Francisco are often priced a bit higher due to their limited mintage and special collector appeal. The 1976 penny, while not featuring a special bicentennial design, holds symbolic value as it was struck during a time of great national pride and celebration. The Lincoln Memorial on the reverse of the penny still stands as a symbol of unity, sacrifice, and the nation's reverence for Abraham Lincoln, who is often seen as the embodiment of American ideals such as liberty, equality, and democracy. The 1976 1-cent coin is a significant part of U.S. coinage history, especially for collectors. While it doesn't carry the same commemorative weight as the bicentennial quarters or half dollars, it represents the final chapter in the era of the traditional copper penny. Today, it serves as a reminder of America's 200 years of independence and its ongoing journey as a nation. Let me know if you need more detailed insights on any of these points. Thanks for joining me today. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to # for more exciting coin stories. Hit the bell icon to never miss an update. Until next time, keep collecting and uncovering history, one coin at a time.